Hi, thanks for joining. In this video, we'll do a quick overview of Timbr's Swagger UI. Timbr's Swagger UI makes it easy for app and web developers to use data seamlessly when dealing with the vastness and complexity of APIs. Let's see how it works. There are two ways to access Timbr's Swagger UI. The first way is directly from the top toolbar, where we can click on the question mark above and choose Swagger UI. Then, in the Swagger UI, you will be asked to choose the relevant knowledge graph you'd like to work with. The second method to enter the Swagger UI is by choosing a specific knowledge graph. Now, on the top right menu above the knowledge graph model, we can find the Open Swagger UI button, which when clicked on, will open the Swagger UI for the current knowledge graph we opened. In the Swagger UI, on the top right, we can see the name of the selected knowledge graph, and we can change to other knowledge graphs at any time as required. Below, we can see the post and get operations. Based on the user's knowledge graph model, REST endpoints are automatically generated for each concept and ontology view. This means that for every concept or view you model in your knowledge graph, there's a corresponding endpoint in the Swagger UI. Each of these concepts or views created in the knowledge graph can be clicked on to expand and see the list of query parameters that enable us to add filters on our properties, as well as choose whether we'd like our queries to be nested or not. So the way it's done is by choosing the concept or view. In this case, I've chosen a view. Next, we'll click on Try It Out. And in this first scenario, I'll leave the filters empty as well as keep nested queries as false. I'll go ahead and click Execute to run the query. And there it is. We got the following results. First, we see the curl that we can use and embed. Below that, there's the request URL in case we need it. And below that, we can see the response body with the actual data and the response headers. Finally, at the bottom, we can see the description and example value. If we go back to the parameters and change the nested parameters from false to true, and then return and execute the query, the results will turn nested, as we can see here. Of course, we can also decide to choose a specific property. In this case, we'll choose order ID 10017 and enter it in the property filter and execute the query once more. And again, we will see our nested results showing only our chosen order ID that we entered in our property filter. Below all the post and get operations, we can find the schemas, which show us a detailed description of each and every concept and view in our knowledge graph. So for example, if we choose and click on the concept order, we can see all its properties and property types. And there you have it. That sums up the Swagger UI, which makes life much easier for app and web developers, data scientists, or anyone interacting with the REST API, so they can now seamlessly understand the data structure, relationships, and available filters. Everything is laid out in an intuitive and user-friendly manner. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. We'll see you in our next videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.